Hello, UT Lavender graduates. I am so honored to be speaking with you all today. My name is Jenkins. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I want to take the next 2 minutes to talk to you about making your space in the world. Now, to begin, over my 30 years of life, I have lost my mother, close friends, and family members. I have gotten help for depression, anxiety, and an eating disorder, and the list goes on. I also want to let you know that I am a proud queer Black woman, and I am very vocal about that. We live in a world where queer, not male, people of color are often told to make themselves smaller. But over the last 4 years, I have been doing the exact opposite. I share all of this with you to let you know that your experiences and stories matter and should be shared. I moved to Austin in May of 2016, and during my first month in Austin, the Pulse nightclub shooting happened, and I knew that I needed to come out to my friends and family. I told myself that this was my chance to start living my most authentic life. You see, I come from a very religious family, and while I grew up in very liberal, very progressive Connecticut, I was still worried about coming out. Luckily, I was blessed with a very supportive family and loving friends, and was fortunate that nothing changed, but I knew that this was not everyone's story, and so I wanted to use my privilege to help others. Over the last 4 years, I have worked at 3 nonprofits, spoken on more than 10 panels, including one at UT, Texas State, and South by Southwest, been a guest on 4 podcasts, spoken at the 2020 Austin Women's March Rally and other local events, started hosting my own podcast, The Tea with Bree, and have served on 3 boards, and the list goes on. When people ask me how I've managed to do all these things, I tell them it's because I knew that I had a right to be there. I have learned how to take up space, how to help create space for others, and to know when a space is not meant for me. The biggest lesson that I have learned is that there is no reason why we can't all win. There is room for everyone at the top. We can share our stories, help others share their stories, and help to create real change in a world that sometimes just wants us to sit back and be quiet. Don't sit back, don't be quiet. I say all of this to let you know that leaving college will be hard. You will now be a small fish in a big pond, and that's where the real adventure starts. You have lived and experienced so many things that will help to shape the rest of your life. While the current pandemic has affected how we live our lives, it has also given us the chance to reevaluate. This is one example of something that you are growing through, and has taught you how to be flexible and resilient. I wish you all the luck in the next stage of life. And remember, you are allowed to show up authentically and create real change in your world. Thank you.